move the kid out of the way and take their turn. You could be playing against the kid and it's your turn.
The next 20th Century Fox film that arrives into theaters on September 15th reminds me somewhat of Paranormal Activity. A Haunting in Venice is about now retired Poirot, who must solve the murder of a guest at a seance he attended.
And action!
When looking at the trailer, it looks like it tells the story of someone who isn't quite the believer of ghosts and insists someone in the house did something. In April 2023, the first trailer of the film was released alongside the names of various characters and the cast members that would be portraying them.
Put him on the right of framing the paddles of us and see that we can get as much of this as possible.
But before we get into more of these moments, some trivia for you. What is this film based on? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
Gosh, it's nice to be standing up.
Sure, let's put red light colours, thank you.
Camera set. And action!
During an interview with Kenneth, he was asked about how he got Jude Hill and Jamie Dornan onto the project, to which he responded, "It actually all came together a little bit after that, but I really did enjoy working with Jude and Jamie."
Mediums who can speak to them, only charlatans who exploit pain and loss.
They had the bond of their shared citizenship of that part of the world, Northern Ireland, but I felt that Jamie was something of a mentor to Jude, who is old beyond his years. And we even got to hear from the actor himself about what it was like working on this film.
The marvelous thing about Kenneth Branagh is he never really directs you. He sort of just guides you in the way and he leaves you to do the rest. So it's not like other directors where they have a clear image of the character in their mind and they project it to you. Ken gives you the basic info, all the stuff he wants you to know, and then he lets you go away and he lets you think of the character as your own character. Nobody's telling you to do anything.
We get to hear from Ali Khan, who plays Nicholas Holland, and what his character is all about.
Nicholas, he's one of two, really. I mean, he's like, his other half is his sister. And they are Miss Reynolds' assistants.
With some films, specifically in this genre, sometimes it can be difficult to get a genuine scare reaction from the cast. But one technique has fixed this problem and is what Kenneth did, not telling the cast where the scare would be coming from.
Cheating and pretending, I'm going to suggest that your feet remain restrained. Otherwise, Jimmy O.D. is blown out of the guild.
The actors didn't know what would happen. They knew nothing about what we did with the lights, the wind, and the opening doors, he said. The actress who plays Olga, Camille Cottin, not only speaks about her character, but when she met Bernard.
We met the week before the film would start filming, and so I knew we had 2 hours together. And it was really interesting because he said, "I'm going to ask you 3 questions. How do you feel about ghosts? How do you feel about God? And how do you feel about housekeeping?"
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page, linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow. And this was the first time she had starred in one of his films and how he directs his actors, which is a very interesting way to think about it. But when you do think about it, it does make sense. Even though it's good to let the actors act for themselves, there's a reason there's a director. And even though directing the actors is not particularly their job, from the reviews we have seen so far regarding this film, it's clear that it paid off.
2, 2, 3. Sorry.
Yeah. I think you're right. I was looking at that was the weakest thing, wasn't it?
Next, we get to hear from Emma Laird and the benefit of talking to someone who's an actor and director at the same time.
I love actors that are also directors because they know how to talk to actors. And he asks you these questions that you sometimes just don't ever think about yourself. So I really love the way that Ken works with his actors. I think it's very unique and very special and not something I take for granted.
Next, of course, we couldn't continue on without talking about Kenneth himself.
It is endlessly mysterious. It was critical that we spent time in Venice to allow our cinema audience to really enjoy the thrill that is being there at any time. But when it's linked to being part of a real mystery, a city that really invites you to the mysterious.
Instead of unraveling mysteries, Perar now prefers to immerse himself in pastries and the timeless joy of watching his own garden grow.
As a director, that he comes to you and he just, the way he talks to the actors, the way he explains what he's looking for that scene, and the level of the attention that he has to every single actor.
Executive producer James Pritchard explains how the novel's nod to the paranormal are just what the franchise needed, and how important it was to shake things up with the third movie. If we are going to continue to make these films, we can't do the same thing over and over, he said. A departure at this moment is possibly risky, but it also has the potential to keep it alive, bring in a different audience, and do something interesting that will hopefully surprise and delight. Going into the costume design, it's one to act, and it's one to act well in costume, which paints a whole new picture. And as far as the answer to our trivia question, this supernatural mystery film, co-produced and directed by Kenneth from a screenplay by Michael Green, based on the 1969 novel Halloween, Party by Agatha Christie. There have already been some reviews that have come out about this film from critics saying that it was very much a crowd pleaser, great cast and a good story to match with authentic reactions.
You felt like you were in a real enclosed building. And what that does is it creates a sense of authenticity essentially, and we're all really in this place. And of course there's lights and there's cameras and boom mic.
But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What are your thoughts on all of this, and what do you expect from this film when you see it? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
Michelle brings to Joyce Reynolds that quality that has the audience lean forward from the moment she appears.
If someone wants to be heard, we are here. I love a good murder mystery, but this has got that horror, that something is lurking behind every shadow.